Welcome to yoga class. Make your way onto your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under. And inhale, arch your back. Belly drops, tailbone lifts, chin lifts. Exhale, round and gaze at the navel. Inhaling, arching, tailbone lifts, belly drops, chin lifts. Exhale, press the hands down, draw your navel up and gaze at your navel. Inhaling, arching. Breath and body move together. Exhale the whole time as you round and look toward the navel. Inhaling, reach your right leg back, arch and look up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale the whole way back, arch your back, lift the leg, look up. Exhale, round your back, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Breath and body move in sync. Inhale, stretch it back. And exhale, keep it lifted. Keep that right leg back behind you. Inhale, reach the left hand forward. Lock your eyes on one spot. Hug in isometrically. Pull the belly in. And exhale, hand down, knee down to switch sides. Inhale, left leg back, arching as you look up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Keep equal weight in the palms. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Press the hands down. Pull the belly in. Inhale, stretch it back. And this time, keep it lifted. Square the hips. Blast out through that back heel and inhale the right hand forward. Lock your eyes on one spot. Pull the belly in. Keep the breath steady. And exhale, hand down, knee down, forearms down. Interlace the fingers, elbows are shoulder width apart. And step back to a wide stanced downward dog to start with. Feet are mat width apart. Walking the feet in as close as you can for a downward dog, and then bring them hip width apart. Keep broadening through the upper back so the shoulders roll away from the spine. And slowly walk back to forearm plank pose. Belly's in, tailbones tucked, heels pressed back, crown of the head forward, hug in isometrically. Arms hugging in, legs hugging in. Let the whole body help support you in this pose. Keep the breath steady and exhale, lower down, arms alongside the body. Lift the shoulders up, lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, lift up for Shalabhasana. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up for Shalabhasana, locust pose. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, everything lifts. Think of a reverse sit-up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, everything lifts up. Feel the back body engaged. Exhale, relaxing it all down. Inhale, once again, lifting it up. Exhale, lowering down. Hands by the ribs. Tuck the toes under. Hug the elbows against the side body. Inhale, press the plank. And exhale, press back to downward dog. Butts up. Slowly shake out through the torso. Wiggle into your dog. Get comfortable. Bend and straighten one leg and then the other one. Fingers are spread wide. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose. Exhale to downward dog. Draw the belly in. From that navel, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, pressing back. Keep the belly pulled in. Pelvic floor stays lifted. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, knees down. Hug the elbows against the torso and lower down for chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, halfway down. Keep the elbows hugged in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, halfway down. Stay here. Inhale, lift up actually one more time. Now exhale. Stay here. Keep the elbows hugging in. And then release. Come all the way down to the floor. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Wrap your shoulders back. Lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, everything lifts up. And stay lifted. Keep the heart moving forward, shoulders drawing back. Chin can stay toward chest or you can lift it up. Legs are lifted. Keep bringing the legs in toward one another. With every inhale, fill up, stay lifted. And exhale, go ahead and release to the floor. Hands by the ribs, tuck the toes. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Roll the ankle around in one direction. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the leg, square the hips. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, stretch that leg back and up. Inhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Exhale, downward dog split. Inhale, step the foot up between the hands. Back heel stays lifted as you come up for high lunge. Front knees in a 90-degree angle, arms alongside the ears. Lock your eyes on one spot. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, belly pulls in, heart lifted. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, hips stay square. Exhale, bend the knee, hands down. Bring your right hand to your right hip to open up through the chest and inhale, right arm up. Left hand down, right arm up. Right knee hugging in toward the left arm. Back leg straight. With every inhale, find the length. With every exhale, move into that space. Bring the hand down. Drop the back knee, point the toes. And just let the hips drop down toward the floor. Hands stay down to start with. If your hips are really tight, keep the hands down. Otherwise, go ahead and bring the hands up to the thigh. Maybe reach them up toward the ceiling. Keep pressing down to the back foot to engage the back quad and isometrically dragging that forward. The hips keep sinking down. Exhale, hands down. Shift the hips back for hamstring stretch. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Right leg stays straight. Stay up on the fingertips if the hamstrings are really tight. Otherwise, you can begin to fold in half. Butt moves back, heel moves forward, quad stays active. Breath is steady. Inhale, finding the length, always. Exhale, moving into that space. These slight, subtle movements. And rebend the front knee and make your way back to downward dog. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Roll the ankle around a few times. Bring the heel toward the butt, bending the knee and opening up through the hip for a moment. Straighten the leg, square the hips. Inhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Exhale, downward dog split, lift that leg back up. Inhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Exhale, stretch it back, lift it up. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, stretch it back. And inhale, step the foot up between the hands for high lunge. Back heel is off the ground. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Lock your eyes on one spot. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale the whole way up as you straighten the leg. Exhaling the whole time as you bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Hands down. Keep the right hand down. Bring the left hand to the hip. Open up through the chest and inhale. Left arm reaches up toward the sky. Left knee keeps hugging in. Shoulders together and down the back. Energize out that back right heel and through the crown of the head. Look down, bring the left hand down, drop the right knee, point the toes, and let the hips just sink down toward the floor, opening up the front right hip now. If the hips are tight, keep the hands down. Otherwise, bring them up to the front thigh, or maybe reach them up toward the ceiling. Hips keep sinking down. The whole back right leg, the shin and the foot are pressing down and drawing forward. Bring the hands down, shift the hips back, left leg straight, butt back, heel forward, toes curled back, quad active. And stay upright on the hands, or if it's available to you, begin to fold forward. Imagine the muscle fibers lengthening, so you keep inhaling, drawing the butt back, the heel forward, and exhale, sinking into that space. Rebend the front knee and step back to downward dog. Pull the belly in, inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lifting to cobra. Bring the fingertips down, bring a mat width apart for high cobra. Wrap the shoulders back, push the heart forward. So using the fingertips that press down to draw the shoulders back and the heart forward. Exhale, release. Hands by the ribs, tuck the toes, and this time move into an upward dog. Press the hands down and press the tops of the feet down to lift the thighs up. Arms are straight, heart forward, shoulders wrapped back, chin lifted. Pull the belly in to exhale back to downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide, shoulders rolling away from the ears. Quads stay active. And throughout the practice, your choice if you want to move through cobra, high cobra, or upward dog when it's called for that pose. Walk your feet up to where your hands are. Separate your feet hip width apart and hang forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to. You want your spine relaxed, your head totally relaxed. Shake the torso from side to side, lengthening out through the side body. Weights in the balls of the feet. Hold on to the elbows. Keep the legs still, but gently rock the torso. Yes, no. Shake out the head. Yes, no. Release the hands down, bend the knees deeply, tuck the chin to the chest, and slowly begin to roll yourself upright. Chin stays tucked in, head's the last thing to rise. And once you're vertical, roll your shoulders back a few times. And forwards a few times. Bring your feet together, finding Tadasana, with hands in front of the heart and taking a moment to set an intention for your practice, devoting all the energy, all the effort to some one thing or concept that motivates and inspires you. Arms down,